I'll take a water, please.
All right, I got you.
Appreciate it.
All right, everyone, we have Boogie Basham with us. We'll start with you guys just asking your questions, but if it gets too messy, we'll implement the raise hand and the chat tool.
Hey, Boogie, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Good. Just wanted to ask you, have you had any communication with the Buccaneers, and how has your process been?
I thought my process has been pretty well. Just heading out at the beginning of training. There's a lot of things I definitely want to work on. My 40 time, and there's a lot of fluidness in my hips. So, I feel like today I really showcased that what I worked on these past 3-4 months.
Boogie, Mike,
Have you spoken to any,
I'm sorry, Josh. Go.
I was gonna say, have you spoken to anyone's any position coaches with the Bucks?
Yeah, I talked to the D line coach. It was just a quick little chatting up, getting to know me a little bit better. But he said he'll definitely be in touch a little bit after pro day.
Dan, you can go ahead.
Hey, Boogie, Dan Wolkenstein from Chargers Brawl Podcast. How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I came in a little late. I apologize. I got a two-part question. Part one, I cover the Chargers out here in LA. Have you spoken with the team? How do you see yourself fitting in there? And then just talk about your versatility and what you think you bring to the NFL that maybe folks don't necessarily know or underappreciate.
Yeah, I talked to the Chargers a little bit to see, but they got a Wake alum over there, so I talk to him every now and then. Just thing about me, a lot of people don't understand is that I'm not just a 275-pound defensive end. I also play defensive tackle and also be able to play a little bit outside linebacker. And then for me to be able to come to San Diego, not San Diego, Chargers, and just be able to learn from Bosa, that'd be a dream come true. Just watching him in college and in the pros was big for me.
Awesome. And then I guess last question as a follow-up, as far as the versatility you talked about, maybe going linebacker edge, 4-3, 3-4, where do you see yourself fitting in best?
For me personally, I would say 4-3. That's just the base I played all my 5 years at Wake. But there's no problem with me fitting into a 3-4 and learning new scheme.
Best of luck. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
Thanks. Hey, Boogie. Mike Solarte, Spectrum News 1. No combine. How much pressure was there on you today to show out? This was it. This was really your chance to put your stuff out there for coaches to see with their own eyes.
For me, I didn't really think it was on pressure. It was just about my training. Today was like just another day. Those reps we just did over and over again for a whole 3 or 4 months. So today was just like another day of training for me personally.
Just to follow up on that, I mean, a training day is one thing, but when you have all those eyes, does it start to feel real? I mean, the draft is just around the corner. Does it start to hit home that this is coming up real soon?
Yeah, I would say towards the end of it, I'm like looking around, you see all the scouts, you're like, dang, this is really about to happen. But like I said before, to me, it was just another day for, just the repetition that we did over and over again.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Matthews, go ahead.
Thank you. Boogie, here's Matheus Ornelas from Time Out here in Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. A lot of scouts say about what you can do on the defensive line. And how do you think that you're ready for this next level? How do you prepare for be a guy that maybe can do all the gaps or do a bunch of things on the D line?
For me personally, it's just not just working on one position, but also, working on other positions as well, whether that's inside, outside, doing my drops, just repetition, just doing everything and not, just imposing myself in one position, but just being able to work across the whole board.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Connor.
What's it like to go through this with a guy like Jamie that you came in here with, and I can't imagine you've seen much of him in the last year or so. So what was it like to be out there with him on the field, and he actually got to go through some drills with you? It looked like too.
Yeah, it was a great time for us to catch up again together. We was not the same ball, but today for us to be out there competing and definitely going to the pros, it was a big thing for me. Just seeing the smiles on Jamie and Sage's face of all of us doing well. There's no feeling like that. Guys you coming in with, seeing all of us succeeding, that's a great feeling.
Does it does it register with you that this is a building that you've been going through drills like this for 5 years, and you've really kind of built yourself into a first round pick prospect? Can you remember back to being a freshman here and being 18 years old and developing?
I would definitely say, yeah, my freshman, sometimes I look back my freshman year and I'm just like, what if I would have used that year to actually learn football rather than just, just partying. But, it's kind of, everything works its way out. I feel like I'm glad that happened. I probably wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't do what I did before. But, it all came for the better at the end.
All right, go ahead, Luke.
Hey, Boogie, appreciate the time. A quick question for you here. Looking back now to your pro day, now that you're off the field, what were you most proud of, or what do you think you showed off the most, and what do you think maybe was lacking a little bit now that you've had maybe a quick moment to think about your performance earlier today?
Today, just short on my 40, guy 275 moving like that. You don't see that too much often. That's something I really worked on out there when I was working out. And today, some things I could work on was definitely my bench press, but that's just something that comes along with it. But today I was really happy how my 40 went.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
Hey, Boogie, Dan from Chargers Brawl again. I was actually just going back and looking at the notes that I took from when I was kind of watching your film. I want to kind of get your take on it. So I was going back and looking, and I obviously saw the tackle for loss streak you had were 23 games. I got tackle for loss machine, excellent pursuit tackler, and a magnet for the football. Where do you get the knack for tackles for loss, and how do you see yourself kind of improving on that at the next level?
For me, I just growing up, I always find myself in the backfield, especially on defense. They coming in weight, just being able to scheme we had, it's built around us, making TFLs, getting in the backfield a lot. So for me, if you get back there, you got to make the play. So that's just how I play. If I don't make it, I know one of my players will. Just like with them, if they don't make it, they know I'll be there immediately.
Got it. And what do you think about my profile so far? Anything I got wrong?
Oh, no, I ain't.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Go ahead, Les.
Hey, Boogie, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. I know that the season did not end the way you wanted it to in 2020 with missing the last couple games. But I'm curious, did you get enough out of playing the season that you look back and consider it a good decision at this point? What did you get out of playing in 2020 for Wake Forest?
I would definitely say, some things, I wish I didn't catch COVID, could have had those 3 games under my belt. But, it kind of, everything works its way out. The 5 games that I played, I feel like I did what I had to do. Definitely showcased a lot of stuff that I didn't do the previous year. So, I feel like it was a great decision for me coming back.
All right, Mark. Mark, you're muted.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you very much. So have you heard from the Buffalo at all? Have you talked to anybody from Buffalo? And what did you hear? What time did you hear from scouts on what you ran in the 40?
Yeah, I talked to Buffalo a little bit this previous week. I talked to the D-line coach, was able to sit there, get to know me a little bit, go through a little bit of my film. Tyler Hurt today was, low 4.6s and high 4.5. That's the times I was hearing today.
And do you feel more comfortable rushing right side, left side, or equal?
To me, it don't really matter. Just that way, I play strong side, so they flip flop the whole game.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Eddie.
Hey, Boogie, you said you ran your 40 in what, the low 4.6s?
Yeah, low 4.6s, high 4.5s. Nice.
How important was that for you to put that down on paper for the scouts to see?
It was very important to me, just of me being my size and move like that, doesn't come around too often. And for me to be able to go out there and do it today, it was a blessing.
Has it kind of set in that, this is one step closer to you reaching your dream?
Yeah, definitely one step closer.
All right, anything else for Boogie?